Manchester United need a new goal scorer. Harry Kane's contract at Spurs expires in 2024. The connection is obvious. Should Manchester United sign Harry Kane this summer? In this video, we're going to analyze what makes Harry Kane such a potent goal scorer, as well as evaluate whether we should sign him and bring him to Old Trafford this summer. Now, before I get started, guys, I just want to remind you that please, if you like the video, please hit the thumbs up. It helps enormously with channel growth. And also, if you are subscribed to the channel, please hit that notification bell button so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Now, without further ado, let's analyze. Now, the one thing that strikes me the most about Harry Kane is just how effortless and how easy he makes goal scoring seem. Goal scoring is a very difficult craft to master, and yet Harry Kane just makes it seem easy, and that's because he's got a signature move. This is footage of his goal from the game against Southampton. Now, as you can see, whenever you are in this position crossing the ball, what seems to be the natural target? Is it the near post or the far post? Well, naturally, it's the far post. And that's exactly what Harry Kane always does with his positioning. Every time, whenever he knows that he's going to be the target of a cross, he always likes to position himself in the far post, in between the defenders. This is extremely hard to defend against. And this was not an exception. He does it often. By the way, I only chose Harry Kane goals from his games post-World Cup so that we have as a recent sample of his goals as possible. This was against Nottingham Forest. It was just the game just before the one against Southampton. And again, Harry Kane over here. Where do you think he's going to make his run? Look, he identifies this empty space over here. The ball does not come towards him, but it doesn't matter because that's exactly where he wants to be again the second time. Then beautiful cross. Where is he? Just as against Southampton. Far post, in between the defenders. Beautiful header, goal. Again, here, the opposite side, it doesn't matter whether the cross is coming in from the right-hand side or from the left-hand side. Harry Kane is always looking to that far post because it's much easier for the crosser of the ball to hit the far post as a target rather than the near post. And Harry Kane is a master at this. And all of these goals were after the World Cup. I think he scored 6 or 7 goals after the World Cup, and 3 of them were by making runs into the far post, positioning himself in between the defenders. Now, he scores other types of goals, and one of the main attributes that Harry Kane has, and it's one of the main attributes that every top goal scorer should have, and it's off the ball movement. Look how easy he made this goal look. It was not an easy goal to score, moves into the empty space here. Now this is what we call in football the half spaces. Is the space between the central areas and the wings. And these spaces right here are extremely hard to defend against. And teams who can exploit, and players who can exploit these areas of the pitch are extremely dangerous because this zone right here is in between the lines. It's between the left-sided center back and the left back. It's between the left-sided center midfielder and the left winger. And so when defensive players try to plug this hole right here, they automatically leave spaces for other players to exploit. So Harry Kane knows this. Every intelligent player knows this. And so he makes the run over here. He's demanding the ball, as you can see, asking for the ball. He gets it. Beautiful passing between the players. And then how ruthless he is. Controls the ball, beautiful shot, no chance for the goalkeeper, hard hit and low across the goal, beautiful goal again, the mark of a great striker. Now, those 4 goals I showed you, Harry Kane of course showed great off the ball movement, but he still relied on service. But here I'm going to show you a goal where Harry Kane does not at all rely on service, and that's what I like the most about him, and that's why he is so lethal. Okay, so here Son gets the ball. Look, Harry Kane in this position, many strikers would have made the run deep here in behind the defender. This was against Fulham, and he scored the only goal of the game, hence earning Spurs 3 points, right? Many strikers would have made this run over here, make himself onside and then run over here. But what happened is that the moment he finds himself here, most likely he's going to have to shoot with his left foot. A player of Harry Kane's quality is good with both feet, but still he would prefer if he can shoot it with his right. But also it's kind of predictable. But what he does here is completely unpredictable. He knows exactly what he wants to do. He receives the ball from Son. Look, turns, pivots on his left foot, faces the goal with his right foot. Beautiful, unstoppable, beautiful, beautiful finish. So Harry Kane is a lethal goal scorer. He's got amazing movement in the box and he's able to craft chances for himself out of thin air. Moreover, his contract expires in 2024, so he's a realistic prospect. It's not going to be easy negotiating with Daniel Levy. It's going to be expensive and it's probably going to drag out until deadline day, but it is feasible. So should we sign Harry Kane this summer? Well, the football fan in me says, hell yeah. But the strategist in me says, not quite. Strategically speaking, Manchester United actually have two options. Option A, pay 100 million and get Harry Kane this summer. Option 2, get Victor Osimhen or another young striker in his prime and Harry Kane for a total of 100 million pounds. How is that feasible? Well, it's very easy. Why would you spend 100 million on Harry Kane right now when you can get him on a free next summer, but without having to sacrifice the goal scoring potential of bringing in another young striker, someone like Victor Osimhen or Lautaro Martinez, or one of the many options that Manchester United could go for this summer. Basically, for 100 million or even less, we could actually get one of those prime young strikers in Europe right now this summer. And then next year, when Harry Kane's contract expires, we get him in for a free. Why is that possible? Here's why. In England, only Manchester United are a viable destination for Harry Kane. He already extended his contract, which has costed him a move to Manchester City. He is not going to repeat that mistake ever again, right? So out of the top English clubs, Liverpool, I don't think they have that kind of money. They are stacked in attack. They need to invest in midfield. Chelsea, Arsenal, forget about it. He's not going to ruin his Spurs legacy by joining one of those clubs. Manchester City, they do have Erling Haaland, and unless he leaves, I don't see them going for Harry Kane. So in England, only Manchester United are a viable option. Plus, he wants to break Alan Shearer's record, so he ideally wants to stay in England. Outside of England, in Europe, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid are the two most likely destinations, but not this summer. Real Madrid already have Benzema, who is literally Harry Kane 2.0. And Bayern Munich really don't spend 100 million pounds on this kind of players, right? So both clubs could probably be interested in him on a free, but definitely not this summer. So Manchester United have space to operate and we have time. What we can do is let's do what Real Madrid are actually good at doing, which is striking a deal with Harry Kane under the table. Just go to him this summer, him and his agent. Listen, we don't want to deal with Daniel Levy, but you have a Manchester United shirt with your name on it waiting for you at Old Trafford. Next summer, you come and join us. Here are the terms that we can offer you. Negotiate that with his agent. Go and sign someone like Osimhen, for example. And then next summer, get Harry Kane on a free. For 100 million, you can get both of them within a year. And that's a very good kind of arrangement. Why is that? Because then you'll have Marcus Rashford and someone like Osimhen, for example, as being your two prime young forwards, you know, like literally in their prime and who can still improve a little more. You bring in Harry Kane then. And then he's going to be that Van Persie / Eric Cantona type of signing, you know? Someone who is towards the end of his career, but who still can offer you something, comes in on a free, and just adds a whole load of firepower. Plus, the other thing with Harry Kane is that he not only plays at number 9, but also as a number 10, you know? So he can add a lot of rotational options, a lot of tactical options for Erik Ten Hag, as well as just that dose of professionalism, okay? I think that that would be the best strategic option for us right now. Instead of just spending 100 million on Harry Kane right now, hence allowing other clubs, including some of our Premier League rivals, like Chelsea, for example, to go for someone like Osimhen, we should actually just block that option for them. Let's get someone like Osimhen first and then secure Harry Kane for the end of next season. And then we can have both of them for 100 million. We have to be run more sustainably and we have to do smarter business. And I think that the fan in me, out of excitement, and I know Harry Kane, he's been consistent for Spurs. Even when they have dipped in form, Harry Kane has still scored plenty of goals for them. So he is a sure way of getting goals in the Premier League. But still, I still think that paying 100 million pounds for him this summer would not be the optimal option for us, at least strategically speaking. But if we can bide our time, wait until the end of next season to sign him on a free by striking a deal earlier, maybe this summer, just in the hush-hush. Come on, guys. Real Madrid does it. If they can do it, why not us, right? And then this summer, we spend money on a player who is 23, 24, 25, who is already killing it in one of the leagues in Europe and who also has potential to become even better. And I think that would be the best option for us. So anyway, guys, what do you think about this? I hope that you enjoyed this video analysis. If you did, please hit the thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Also, by the way, guys, before I let you go, I'm going to be making a lot of videos like these on players that we could sign in the summer. So if you guys have any ideas, please just post whichever player that you would like me to make a video on in the comment section. I'm going to credit you in the video that I make. So yeah. Guys, post in your options, you know, unleash the scout in you and then just share some of the options with you in the comment section below. And then I'm gonna look at some interesting options and make videos based on that, okay? Now, until next time, cheers.